Hello, how are you all? It's December 29th. Christmas has come and gone. Can you read this? I need a coffee, I need a nap, I need a vacation, I need duct tape, rope, and a shovel. It's my 4 moods. I don't drink coffee, I drink tea sometimes. Just got some new tea today. My husband got me, let me see, Briggins and Burke, some fruit tea. I got sick of drinking peppermint, and a lot of times I do crave a hot drink, but I can't drink anything that has caffeine in it. So I go to tea. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of hot chocolate, but hot chocolate, it's hard to find any that's not full of sugar, because they are pretty much just caked full of sugar. And being pre-diabetic, it's not really the smartest thing to be doing. So I thought I'd come on and say hi. We had a nice Christmas. It was quiet. Me, my husband, and our 2 boys. On the 23rd, we went to Calgary and dropped off some gifts to my daughter and her fiance, and seen them for a couple of minutes. I would say not long enough. A lot of times these trips are just cute little trips to get a quick hi, hello. Hotel rooms are horrendous, the price of them. There was one place we stayed at, and it wasn't bad. I think it was only about $95 a month. And then the last time we were down there, it was like $180, not a month, for a night, sorry. And I just can't fathom, $180 a night for one night. Sorry, I guess if it's something really, really special, but that's a lot of money. And I'm sure a lot of people pay, me and my hat, double or triple that. But it was still a nice visit. We had a good drive. The weather was good. We waited a couple extra days to make sure that we weren't going to get stuck in icy roads, because 2 days before that, southern Alberta had a bunch of freezing rain. So we waited for that to clear up, the highways to clear up, so we could have safe travels. I think we left about 10 in the morning and got back about 10:30 at night. Took our time. It was nice. And then we had our little Christmas opening gifts with my stepdaughter on the 24th, before she went back to her mother's. Christmas Day started late. My boys are older, one's 20 and one's 17, so I didn't, see if I can get this down a little bit, just hold tight so you can see what I'm working on. A little bit of crochet here. I didn't get them up early. They're not, like when they were young, get up at, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Opened some gifts, had a relaxing day. I did a little small dinner. I don't eat turkey. Turkey does not agree with me. Let's just say nobody wants to be around me after I eat turkey. It's not pleasant. So I just did a small little chicken, some ham, potatoes, some carrots, green beans. Had a nice little quiet day. I haven't been on. I think it's probably been about a week. I have not been feeling well. Been having a lot of headaches, not sleeping the best. I did go have an MRI on December 21st, I believe it was, or 22nd. I thought I was going in to have them check my jaw out and then find out they were actually doing a brain scan. And one of the results, or I guess the findings, was I have a cyst on the left side of my sinus, which causes the headaches, the dizzy. A lot of times I get pins and needles in the side of my face here. So kind of answered a little bit of questions to why I had been feeling like that. And they found, I guess it's called white matter, I think it's what it's called, little white spots on your brain, which the technician, the doctor that read it, said it's common for people with migraines, which I actually am not someone who's prone to a lot of headaches. Sorry. Okay. I'm working on this blanket I showed you guys, I believe, the last time. It's held double. So I'm using balls like this. Let's put this back up a little bit. Like this. Oh my goodness. I prefer to pull from the middle and crochet from the middle. That's my favorite thing. It's not my favorite thing, but I like it so that when I'm pulling, the ball's not taking off. If you pull from the outside, and if you're a knitter or a crocheter, you know that your yarn likes to take off. Well, let me tell you, every one of these balls has had the worst yarn vomit I think I've ever seen. Truly aggravating, because you're crocheting along and you pull a bit and there's a knot, and then you have to pull it out. Then you fix that little knot, and then out comes such a massive mess. I've had to break yarn, restart over, and then the little pieces, or the chunks I pull out, roll them back up into little balls. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Look. Like, why? This is pulling from the center. And this one is the Lion's brand Pound of Love, which I might add, I still love it. What a beautiful yarn. It is so soft. But now it's a constant. So as you can see when I pull here, look. And when you're relaxing, watching TV, listening to music, I don't know, whatever you're doing when you're sitting crocheting or knitting, and you want to continue on and you keep having this, like this is Burnett and Lion brand Pound of Love. That's the two brands that I'm using. Totally ticked off. So as you can see, this is going to end up be me breaking this off, which I really don't want to at the moment because I just started the red and the blue, and have to rejoin it and probably give this to my husband and say, help, can you please roll the rest of, like look at this. What is this? Years ago, I don't recall this being such a big problem. I don't know if it's just over mass production and they are not giving a hoot and just stuffing a big mess in the middle, making it look pretty on the outside. Well, you know, as that saying goes, looks showing skin deep. Well, I guess it applies in yarn world too. It's only skin deep, and you get the middle of them, they're not so nice. So I have no idea. I was going to sit here and crochet on this while I talk to you guys, but I'm going to put it down. I think I can probably show you guys how big it's gotten. Yesterday I did from the green all the way up to here. Let's turn this around. Don't know. I'll move out of the way chair. Let's see if I can stand back far enough. Nope. It's huge. When I'm sitting and I'm crocheting this, it covers my legs, which I love. It's comforting. It's going to be, we have a queen size bed, so it actually, the width part covers the whole top of the bed. And I'm going to do it so it completely covers the length of it. Maybe, because I really want to use up all these balls. I think I'm probably still going to have some left over, which if I do, I'm going to restart another scrappy one. And then I do have some brunette yarn in the bedroom that I bought a little while ago. That's half balls, quarter balls. And I'll probably just add them, maybe even along with this. I think I did the purple. The purple was one of them. Yeah. So that's my goal, is to get, I have red, blue, green, another green, a pink, and a peach. And I believe I've maybe used a bit of white. No, I haven't. As much as I can. My peach is going down pretty good. I've been using that color a lot. My red's gone down quite a bit. But it sucks because I'm going to have to cut this red and get my husband to reball that red up for me. And the peach, because as you can tell, it's just a rotten mess. Oh, it's not been enjoyable. Like I said, when you're sitting and crocheting and you pull, no, Harley. And out comes the biggest yarn vomit. But yeah, that's the size of my blanket. Let's see here. It's kind of my go-to again at nighttime to sit and crochet. The other thing I'd showed you guys that I was doing the log cabin patch, I finished it. It's huge. It's big. I love it though. And all of this is Lion brand woolies that I had bought, I don't know, colors a while ago, and I was going to make something, probably socks, because I have a pair of knit Lion brand's woolly socks, my pink ones, and they've just now worn holes in them, and I think I did them 2 years ago. Yeah, it would have been 2 years ago that I made them, so they lasted. And it's wool and acrylic, so you know, the fact they held up that long is pretty good. I am going to do a few more pairs of the Woolies, Lion brand woolly socks. But I think what I will do is in the foot section, not the leg, in the foot, is hold a thin finger and weight yarn with it from the heel all the way to the toe. Because where it wore out was not really in the toe area, just below it. But yeah, that's what this is. And I was going to do a blanket. I am not sure yet. I don't know if I want to keep doing all of it in the log cabin. I was thinking last night, instead of doing all log cabin, maybe I can come up with find another pattern. And I don't want this to be huge. I was thinking I probably only need 9 blocks for this size. I just want it to be a lapgan to put in the camper. But yeah, so I haven't decided yet. I was yesterday saying I'm going to make it into a pillow. It's big. It would be a huge pillow. You guys can see it. It's beautiful though. I love it. So yeah, I'm going to think about it. I'm using a 6.5 knitting needle, so it's quite large, and it knits up really quick. This is the one I did last night to finish it off. But that might have only taken me 30 minutes. And in total, because I was getting up and down, off and on. So yeah, that's what I'm debating, is instead of doing a whole bunch more of the log cabin, is do some of the squares that are in a different knit pattern. And continue to use up all the yarn. I'm trying to use up the Lion brand that I have. And this is Lion brand held with Stylecraft, I think is how you pronounce it, Stylecraft, that I got from one of those kits from Affiliate Talks. I never did finish the blanket. So it's like a worsted weight held together with a light DK weight. It has that rustic feel to it from the Lion brand. So I'm going to use up whatever I have left of that. That's kind of why I didn't really want to go buy more yarn for it. But if it comes to that, I'm really trying to work up all the yarn that I have before getting more yarn. But in saying that, I want to cast on another blanket. And I seen this pattern. It's called the Twist and Turns by Yarnspirations. I'll have the link for it below. It starts out as a circle, then it goes to, what is it, a circle, then to a hexagon, and then to a rectangle. So it's a circle, then you do the hexagon, and then you're working on the corners of the hexagon, if I'm correct. It's a free pattern on Yarnspirations called Twist and Turn. I don't know how to edit to put pictures up. If I can, I might ask my son to see if I can put a picture of it up on there. Either way, I will link it. Oh, and that scrappy blanket I'm doing, it's just Bernat held double. It's pretty much all it is Bernat. Oh, and Lion brand, Pound of Love. So yeah, that's the two things. I don't have it with me, but I did finish my son's Temu from League of Legends. It's adorable. Adorable. I will be putting pictures in here at the end of this so you can see that it's done. It's freaking cute. It's adorable. He loved it. The other thing is my husband for Christmas took me to Michael's and got me some yarn because I want to knit a sweater. So I got Loops and Thread Luxe Merino. This is tweed. Yeah, Loops and Thread Luxe Merino wool blend. It's the tweed. You can see the little flecks of tweed in it. So there is no, they don't, I like when they give names to yarns. They name them. This isn't. This is color number WM20. Okay, this one's called Chalk Blue Tweed. Never mind, don't listen to me. And then I got this one, which is, looks like burgundy. Does this one have a name? Rhubarb. Okay, so they do have names. Rhubarb. Beautiful. Now, the pattern that I was going to do is called The Chill and Charm by Katarina. You can find her on YouTube. She has this on YouTube. A tutorial plus the pattern on her website or Ravelry. So it's a colorwork one, and I thought, you know what, why not do a colorwork crocheted sweater? Because I was breathtaking looking at it. All right, this is where I got to. Nice, eh? Actually, I think it's beautiful. But let me show you something. Let's pull my hoodie out. I haven't. This was working on it anytime I was sitting down. I noticed the other day, and I haven't worked on it since then, that it's like it wasn't growing enough, and the neck, can't really show it with this the hoodie, but the neck was not laying right, and I really have to kind of pull it, and I shouldn't have to pull it to get it over my shoulders. So what I kind of came up with is, her pattern calls for DK. I went with the weight, which would have been appropriate, the needle size, and I know such thing as gauge. But then when I watched her on her video, she was doubling yarn. And I don't know, I got a little bit frustrated because it's not sitting right. I did do my measurements, and this is the size that it should have been, but it really does not sit right. And I guess the only thing would be to take it all back and restart with a larger needle, which I really don't want to because this is thin. It's like a light DK. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I have, where's my book? Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Remember this book I showed you guys a while ago? The Hook Dictionary for Tapestry Crochet. My daughter got me this, and I am going to today, and I mean I went over it and I read it, I'm going to start these. They're called clad Quadig? I don't know. Mittens. Yes. And this is 19 stitches. This is 21. So the pattern is for a little bit thicker of a yarn. So I'm going to play with it. Use a bit of a bigger hook, because I believe this mitten, it starts out with a 2.75, which is, in my mind, I'm like, 2.75 and you're using, like, in my opinion, worsted weight yarn. But that's the whole point. That's the whole thing about it. You can get DK, like this is a 3-weight. And I also bought a pattern from another lady on YouTube, what I seen. And all she has in hers is DK or Aran in the pattern. I'm like, okay, so which one? What's the gauge? How do I find the right fit for me? Frustrating. Because I've never used this yarn before. A lady at the knit group had it. It's beautiful. It's soft. I couldn't put this down. I was addicted to it because of how nice it felt to crochet with. It's thinner. I loved it. I don't know. And I don't really have anybody. Like, I asked a lady in a Facebook group, and she told me it seems like, yes, I need to go up a bigger size. It's not fitting me because I shouldn't have to pull it down over my shoulders. And that's the thing. I'm using the same hook as the pattern calls, but thinner yarn. So obviously I'm not going to get the right size. So this is going to all come out today. I'm going to tear it all out and go back in her pattern, I think, and see if there is a gauge swatch and find out. Because I think it'd be beautiful. It is so nice. And I don't want to give up. But see, like, holding it like this, it seems like, yeah, it's go over my shoulders, but I think it needs to go up a size. I'm not going to change my needle size. I'm going to go up a size in the pattern. I'll probably get my husband to rip this out, because that's what I do. So yeah, that's been it. I haven't just worked on the log cabin, my blanket, and as soon as Christmas Day started, because he bought me this a couple days before Christmas, I started this Christmas Day, worked on a Christmas Day, worked on it Boxing Day, and then realized it's not really a good fit. So I'm gonna take it all back. But I've been doing a lot of looking at patterns. I really want to do a tapestry. I save patterns, I YouTube it, I watch the same videos on YouTube multiple times, and just don't do it. But before I let you guys go, my stepdaughter and her mother got me a $25 gift card from Michael's. So we went Boxing Day. Yeah, my husband took me. And they had 50% off one item. So I got this. I've never tried a crochet kit that I can ever remember, or a knit kit. So not in this video, but I am going to be doing a little video of, I guess you can call it a review, me and my first time doing a crocheted kit. But my name is Sylvia. It's a little sloth planter. Isn't that freaking cute? So this will be in the next video coming up. You guys will see me go down the path of making this little sloth hanger. And my daughter works at an Indigo store, Chapters, and seeing this little knit kit. It says it was on for $20, but I think she got it for $10. It's called the Pocket Pets. It's 6 adorable patterns for little pets. Everything you need to make a house cat and a chocolate lab is in this box. Look at these. Aren't they cute? So I'm not going to show you guys what's in them yet, what they come with. So that's my next video. I'll be doing basically just me knitting. Well, I believe I'm going to start with a little cat first, because it comes for those two. So knitting a little knit pocket pet and a sloth plant hanger. That'll be my next one, which won't be as long. I'm going to upload a little bit more often. I've thought about it the last week. I really haven't been feeling well. The MRI results gave me a bit of a scare. But I hope you guys all had a good Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I guess a good holiday. If you guys were able to have the day off, time with family. And if you didn't have time with family, just time doing something that you enjoy. My family all lives on the East Coast. So they're all in New Brunswick. I'm in Alberta. Even my husband's family is all on the East Coast in Ontario. So for us, family is our kids and each other. So yeah, we've got a cold spell coming. Oh my goodness, I think in the next couple nights we're going to get to -30 Celsius. It's going to be freezing. Yeah, so... But anyways, yeah, so I guess if I'm not back on by the New Year's, Happy New Year. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. And until next time, bye for now.